Liquid's turn to ban. Liquid's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Liquid's turn to pick.
Earth Shaker.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Sand King. Ancient apparition.
Liquid's turn to pick.
Anti-mage.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Liquid's turn to ban. Radiant team pick.
Spirit Breaker.
Liquid's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Takiro.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Legion Commander!
Liquid's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Dark Seer.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Liquid's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Liquid's turn to pick.
Queen of Pain.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Soul Warlord.
Thank you very much, Dakar. Indeed, we're ready for the second series of the day. Vega Squadron versus Liquid. And we've got to check this out. We've got some interesting stuff going on. Matumba Man has picked himself the Queen of Pain at the moment. We'll see if they swap. Did they swap?
They did not.
They did not swap. It's going to be a Matumba Man Quap and a Miracle Anti-Mage.
And he's got mid items.
Oh my
Matu
goodness.
is going. I thought maybe for a second they're like, all right, they're gonna try to outmind game Vega, and they're like, all right, we're gonna throw
like AM mid versus Legion, which sounds pretty awful.
The Matu mid.
But no, they're throwing Matu mid on the Quap. Yeah.
Alright.
I think the Legion Commander pick actually ended up being more favorable than they initially had planned because it's versus a Queen of Pain, so that's pretty sweet. Because at first it did look a little awkward. We were all looking at the draft. Like Sand King, Spirit Breaker, and Legion Commander are on the same team.
Bit of a harass to GH. Yeah, they bring it over after life. Bed's getting close to GH. Pops down the Fisher, make sure that Vega don't chase him anymore. Yeah, this mid matchup. Gion's something different, and Timmerman himself being rather different.
30 seconds
A
to
lot of
Yeah.
fun coming out from both sides. Definitely Miracle on the anti-mage, probably the most anti-fun we've. It is Miracle on his AM. If he gets a free game, we may see something similar to what we saw Resolution pull off earlier today. Miracle's certainly the player that can just carry a game on his back, and anti-mage the perfect hero to do that with.
So 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 games at DreamLeague, we've had anti-mage. But yeah, I know what you're talking about though. This is the anti-fun, of course. Like even Troll's pretty anti-fun, but the fact that he's playing with a Spirit Breaker on his team just makes it a lot more fun.
Sure. Yeah, Troll's going to be killing heroes. Anti-mage is going to be killing creeps.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, as the panel said, when we've seen them do the AM Darkseer before, they may, Liquid may get a little more active with the anti.
Yeah, definitely possible. They have done that a lot with the Vanguard build, especially when it's been Miracle. I'll say that they're putting a lot of, they're trying to pressure the AM, but this puts the Darkseer versus the Troll in the 1v1, and Darkseer goes like bonkers in this. He's able to farm double because he's able to farm the hard camp or the side camp whenever he wants to with the creep wave, and you can put so much pressure under Troll and under the tower. Even though he has like regen and 4-man shield, it gets to a point where it becomes too overwhelming for you to build and shell spam. Especially
because it's a mind control troll, mind control Darkseer as well. Definitely one of, if not his best hero.
Yeah, and not only just his best hero, but the way that Liquid works with the Darkseer is absolutely fantastic.
Done indeed. And, if Vega do come out with any sort of rotations to try and punish him. Mid lane, G versus Matumbaman at the moment, being kept to this 1-for-1 as both supports are forced to stay up on that top lane. CS-wise at the moment, 3 for 2, 3 for 1, very close with these opening waves. Both heroes getting something out of the lane. I guess this is sort of expected. I mean, G has the self-sustain to stop Matumbaman from being able to pull him out of the lane, but at the same time, Matumbaman range can keep the distance. Shouldn't really be in any disaster being caught out by the Legion. Top.
Half-Life only has caustic skill.
Yeah, he's trapped up in. This could be first blood unless they can get some next level body blocks up. Slayer's trying, but Miracle blinks forward. Again, there's the body block from Silent in return. And in fact, Afterlife is going to be kept alive there. Very nice tag team there from Vega. Body blocking Liquid up, making sure they couldn't get the kill.
Very nice. Yeah, the tri-lane is a little weak from Liquid. The thing is that once they get their level 2s, they become a lot stronger because they can just start harassing a lot more, while Spirit Breaker and AA are very dependent on having their, the charge come up with the AA chilling touch, which takes some time. GH walking in, trying to steal the bounty rune away from Silent. Oh, Silent gets just ahead of him. GH is going to give him punches for that. Matu playing up on the high ground of G in the mid lane. This mid match should be pretty much even. I think Legion actually might even like win to the higher base damage, but actually no, Quap wins because you get your bottle, you're able to spam out the waves a little bit better, and you're better with your mana conservation. So once the levels start going out, Quap should pull ahead, but it's still a super even match.
Yeah, I expect to build as well, not putting any points in the dagger because of the heal from G.
Yeah, just get to press the attack off against it.
Just max out that nuke early on. Bottom lane, a lower dance in terms of fun. Despite the pressure being put on from mind control, he's still getting good CS out of this lane.
He's doing great.
Yeah, he's doing, as you said, in a lane that certainly can get difficult with the pressure that mind control can put on. Aloha Dance is dealing with it very nicely.
He definitely has played the matchup before. I was going to say buying boots is like the most crucial thing to get early, so you can switch into your melee form and like run away from that Ion Shell and distance yourself. And he's doing that exactly, rushing the phase boots.
No, this early game, both teams, everything they want on their cores. No one really being totally shut out at the laning stage. Overall, in fact, it is Vega Squadron only slightly getting a little bit more. Very, very close indeed on this early game. Yet to see anyone die. Miracle is going to be charged upon here. Let's see if they have the control with the burst strike and the chilling touch. They've got it. That's going to be your first blood. Vega making things happen on the top lane, getting Miracle whilst he's on his own, whilst the pulls are being made by the supports of Liquid, and there's no backup at all for him.
Those are pretty important kills too. Like they're already pressuring the anti-mage and getting a kill on top. Damn, 13-1 CS compared to the 16 of the Sand King.
Yeah.
They are splitting try experience. That's the one thing on Vega, while Liquid is mostly splitting duel. Bottom lane.
They have the rotation with GH. They tried to come in with a Fisher block, but the reaction's going to be there from Vega. Slayer TP's in with the charge. Again, a second kill for Vega Squadron. Taking good control of these lanes, making good reads as well, knowing where and when they can make a play and not be punished.
Did Matsu just try to scream contain the courier?
He's already blinked as well. His blink's on cooldown for 6 seconds. Have they got the damage to bring him down? He's brought down low with that nuke. Yeah, they've got him. Slayer. Xioma the Slayer making the movements. Vega 3 kills. They do lose the AA meanwhile up top, but overall the action's certainly favoring the side of Vega Squadron.
Yeah, definitely. And this is always the guy to watch. We talked about it so much during the league play, during the season. Xioma, he's been playing incredibly good. Like his roaming clock looks like anything. He's just super aggressive and he makes stuff happen. He always just seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's really similar to the way Gap sort of plays, because he plays similar heroes too with the Rubik and whatnot.
It's up again, Afterlife. Miracle
pressure
on his toes, yeah, with this Burrow strike.
Lane G, trouble here.
Jason,
and GH chasing.
I think he's going to be able to keep himself alive with this heal, and he is.
Yep.
Absolutely A-okay here. Will be forced back to base, but the kill unsuccessful. But man, quite enough damage at this stage. And that Legion. Top lane again. Charge, looking for Miracle. Get away with this one. They've got the Soul Ring. They can go in for the Furrow through Burrow Strike, and there we have it. Soul Ring into the Burrow Strike. They're looking for the Cold Feet prop, but going to quite be in time. Miracle gets the chance to blink away, and Vega's movement this time around is unsuccessful.
Those are pretty hard kills to get. They have to either get a Lucky Bash, or he gets the Cold Feet as the stun from the Sand King comes out, and then the Bash afterwards from the Spirit Breaker charge. Then you can get the Cold Feet to proc. It has to be done before the stuns go out, though.
Would one Bash be enough, do you think?
It might be.
One Bash should be
it might just
enough
be enough, yeah.
Relying on the RNG play happen there.
I'm still like, Aloha's doing incredibly well in this
He is
like,
loving life. Solo XP and pretty much free farm. Yeah. Top lane, there's the go being made, but it's going to get punished this time as it's Liquid themselves jumping back onto the Sand King. Vega getting too aggressive on that top lane. Punish this time round.
Big kill for Liquid, since it's dual lane versus tri lane, same thing, the experience gets split better, so Miracle almost getting his level 6 now, getting that Ring of Health and that Band of Elvenstein for extra sustain and shreds soon.
To life level 4. Aloha Dance showing off on this CS.
I think Vega's now happy with what happened, though. They're like, if Sand King just goes straight off lane, he obviously can just get zoned out. He struggles pretty hard. But if they help him a bit at the start, then he gets some levels. He's able to actually kind of stay up there a bit and maintain his own, and they can start making the moves around. Since Troll did super well in the safe lane.
He did amazing.
Opens up a lot of options for their supports to kind of make the moves around the map and pick and choose where they want to be. Probably want to, at one point, maybe move the AA down toward that bottom lane again, or maybe go for more smoke rotations, because they got to keep their levels up. When you do those aggro tri-lanes, it's really important that you focus on making sure that your supports don't get under-leveled, which they are starting to already. They're only level 3 on them compared to the level 4 Jakiro and almost level 5 Jakiro and almost level.
He's coming. Speeding a bit of farm here with the aid from Mind Control. Take what they can away from Aloha Dance. In time up towards the top lane, bit of a move. They did have eyes on to Kuroki. Ready to quite dive up deep into the... Right back towards the mid lane. Matumba on his toes. There's an AA in the neighborhood. Just seeing Matumba very much struggling to try and G fully out of this lane. Miracle slowly climbing back in terms of farm, but definitely the call to have the hardest of times in the landing stage. Charge goes through from Slayer. He's
putting
back.
A lot of pressure on him, though. It's like Afterlife is like hitting every single creep with the caustic, so if Miracle's like not wanting to walk up and get harassed by it and missing a lot of CS because of it. And they're keeping that aggression up. They rotate the supports back up anyway, and still keeping it in the face of the anti.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What's up with level 7, nearly level 8, has a TP, has a DD, definitely in a position to react to any sort of dive that's made from Vega Squadron on the side lanes. This sort of plays to happen. Vega Squadron for the most part keeping it safe. That one overextension up top that got punished. The rotation for Liquid though. They found themselves G on the Legion Commander. Have they got enough damage? They do have a Sonic Wave, but Matumba Man, he's holding on for it for the time being. Doesn't want to pop it immediately, and this is going to give G time to juke it out. G's going to survive, and now GH is in trouble. Aloha Dance is coming with the rotation. A quick bash from Slayer to hold back the quad, but the Matumba Man will jump in, looking to try and finish off the Spirit Breaker. GH holds them back again with the stun. Slayer, he's actually He's gonna live, they're gonna look for the deny, and they'll get it. Aloha Dance denies the Zaya. How are Liquid getting no kills out of this? They're forced to run away, they get nothing. Matumba, at the end of the day, I mean, he was jumping around, he did not want to pop his Sonic Wave, but that cost them a situation where they don't get anything out of that movement.
And a lot of wasted time.
Yeah.
Darks are even rotated, committing in GH's whole movement too. In hindsight, yeah, Matu probably wanted to expand it, but he didn't expect them to actually be able to get G that far away.
Definitely got that kill onto G, but
yeah.
So I guess obviously as we saw, he wasn't on the mana front. If he had popped the Sonic Wave at that time, he wouldn't have had any other mana to play around with.
I think he didn't even have Blink afterwards either.
Exactly,
I think
yeah.
it was literally
So he would have been very vulnerable. It was a risky play, and Liquid, they don't get any kills, but they don't die. They get themselves.
And they kind of forced reaction too in a way. So.
Sure.
Goes a little bit both.
Oh, looking to make an attempt to get onto Miracle. They're going to need a fair few bashes to have a chance down. They won't get it.
Dire's bottom tower
Back
is
away.
under attack.
PH and back in the net.
Yeah, they have a safe lane war. Watching those charges coming up.
Yeah.
They even put during that rotation that Kuroki did, he put a super deep ward on the high ground, so they're able to watch the Spirit Breaker charges from the base across the map. It's always a very good thing. The closer to the base that you have wards versus Spirit Breaker, it just gives you so much information trying to make around the map. And of course, like river wards, but close to the base is the important.
Dance with that Vlad's. It's the point where this troll is going to be quite an issue if you want to try and take him down. He's going to be able to turn and fight. And Trifle definitely one of those heroes that will be quite a nuisance for a quad. You know, if Matumba Man blinks out of position, one bash, and Queen of Pain's dead.
Yeah.
If Aloha Dance focuses onto him.
Yeah, very low armor hero versus Legion and Troll.
Looking for the cold feet proc. This is going to happen there with a quick blink out.
They get
Dire
the tower.
Get the tower, yeah. Unsuccessful deny attempt from Vega Squadron.
Matu's building into a Yule Scepter to try to stop those charges and all that from getting out. Mana regen to the Veil build. Since not crazy amount of magic damage. Sure, it's Earthshaker, Darkseer, and Jig Hero spells a bit to help, but he wants to have his own type of save for himself with that Yule Scepter.
He's going to try and make a bit of a go here onto Aloha Dance, but a charge is coming through onto Matumba, and already Aloha Dance deep behind the tier 1. This is not a dive that Liquid make. They have got all members down here. At the least, they could look to try and finish off this tier 1, but I mean, Vega Squadron, they're heading over. They're ready to react to this.
They want to be able to peel the aggression away from the anti-mage farm, but I don't know if they can really test when they have only half mana on it on top. Charge coming out. Halfway. The vacuum stops it anyway.
Yeah, neat little play there from Mind Control. Vega on the toes, and as you said, overall, this works out for Liquid. They've got Miracle free farming up on the top lane. Space created.
Yeah, GH as well, getting some much needed levels in the mid lane. Still level 5, almost 6. Hero now is level 6. How are we doing on the other supports? Spirit Breaker 5, AA almost 6. So they should get a decent time. GH mid should definitely get brought down here. This should be the first duel of the game as well. Oh no, he's dying too fast.
No, don't die yet.
Oh.
Now you can die. There we go. That was close. G didn't nearly get the bonus damage.
Did Silent uphill miss? I think like,
Dire's
that could have been.
structures
Oh,
are
well, yeah, it kills a kill, but yeah, getting the dual damage is definitely
There you go.
important.
And definitely something to watch out for now. The fact that we've got the ult on 9 from AA and a duel into the blast. It could be easy pickoffs for Vega.
They can even get like pickoffs with just really the supports across the map, right?
True.
Spirit Breaker charge with an old Spirit Breaker ulti, plus Troll ult on top with an AA blast. They can maybe even kill like a Queen of Pain with that type of committal.
Definitely.
Especially because now Spirit Breaker with Urn charges, the Urn makes a big difference when you have the AA debuff on people.
A lot of aggressive potential from Vega Squadron. Just as, you know that they like it. We've seen them in League play,
is under attack.
run this kind of style countless times, and
They
to
have-
great success.
They have a more aggressive lineup too. Liquids is more of a wait for the AM to get around, get online, very passive. These other 4 heroes are the ones that can fight. Top lane though, GH trying to wait for his Echo Slam. He's waiting for level 6, maybe try to go for something for Afterlife, but just shy of it.
Like 1400 towards the blink. So our dance, Yasha in hand. Tries best to apply some pressure on that bottom tier 1 Afterlife. What here? Bit of a wraparound coming through, and yeah, they'll drop the Echo straight away. Ice Path to follow through, but Afterlife still gets the chance to Burrow Strike out. They should have enough damage to find him. He's falling low. It will pop. Can they get a kill in return? That's the question. This could be a pretty big Ice Blast coming in from the southwest, and they've got it. They'll get the duel win. They'll take themselves the Jakiro. Lose the Sand King, but getting a kill, especially being a duel win.
Yep, and that's the
they'll be
Blink
fine
Dagger
with
finished up on G.
Yeah,
And during all this, it's literally Aloha just full free farming that bottom lane. He has not moved himself whatsoever. 108 CS and 38 denies. So he's level 12 already on Troll World.
yeah, he has had absolute this bottom lane. Not about it at all. Miracle. Still looking for that Battle Fury. I mean, it's only 40 minutes. It's still going to be an okay
good
time.
Yeah, it should be pretty
It's
good.
not going to be a lightning timing.
But with one death and all the pressure that's put on him, it's quite reasonable.
Worthy tribute.
1800 towards the blink on the SK.
Yep.
So nearly having... Yeah. It's going to be quite hard for Liquid to play around. And I really feel as well we're 14.5 minutes in, and well, talking about the man himself, because we're talking about Matumba, it's not really been able to do that much on the Queen of Pain, it feels.
Oh,
We've
80
not felt his
CS.
presence at all.
But yeah, 0 and 1. Just that one death that he had in the mid lane. Yeah, he hasn't really been able to get like clean rotations. Just like that one they could have probably maybe gotten with the Sonic Wave that we could say, you know, in hindsight. But other than that, they've just been getting just away. They're super low.
Has fallen.
But now they're able to at least claim the tier 1 away from the troll.
It's their next target, GH in the middle lane. Can he hold this back? He's going to be Nether Strike and then Ice Blast. It's going to only get the foot pass over. It doesn't matter though. They get the connection. Jules there for G. They get the kill. Liquid, can they get anything in return? They'll lay down the Macropyre onto Sherman the Slayer. They'll get both of them. They'll get themselves the AA. They should get themselves the Breaker. He's trying to charge up onto the quad, but he's not going to get it. And this time Matumba turning up into town grants the double kill. G in trouble as well. Liquid punishing Vega very hard there for that slightly knee-jerk dive there. They saw the Earthshaker, they knew that they could get the kill, but they didn't really think about the fact that it was underneath a tier 1 and Liquid had more than enough potential to react to it.
Yeah, they brought everyone. Matu as well with the haste rune, able to chase everybody out. And Miracle, they focused very well. Like Miracle went for G on the right side with Mind Control coming in from the bottom lane, and the other two split up. Kuroki and Matu went for the other two targets that were retreating, so they were able to clean up all three. That trade, so definitely worth it for Liquid.
Radiant's
Catapults
middle tower
Miracle
is
forward,
under attack.
and he's gonna have that Battle Fury finished up now. 16 minutes with treads. Pretty good.
Begins. It's a comfortable timing for the Team Mage.
Did say Sand King was very close to the Blink Dagger before. Has it finished up? Mind Control with that mech finished up as well before that timing. So now is where Liquid actually can, with those like 4-man fights, they can actually be able to do stuff. When the Darkseer starts getting the farm and the levels, he becomes a lot more powerful.
Right, and they've got great wombo as well. That Earthshaker Darkseer combination, something that we saw Secret out earlier.
Yeah. Then going for like you already see like he's got 2 points. Now he's actually going for like a variety build, but he was 2-1-3 on the Earthshaker. Now he's 3-1-3. So trying to make sure he has a good amount of aftershock points to combo properly. That vacuum in. Lane Slayer can't charge. They did see it coming with that ward that they do have in the top lane. Now it's Aloha looking to take that top lane away with that Yasha finished up with the blast. I hear Quap ulti,
that
but
was unfortunate. It looked like he should have got the kill, but he brings down the AA to about 12 HP. Not quite enough damage there on Matu. Was that? It was still a level 1 Sonic Wave, so close to level 12 as well.
He's really close. The duel coming out now onto Kuroki. Kuro looks to be brought down very
That's
quickly
an
by
extra
that,
duel win.
that battle trend.
Matumba Man's going to jump forward, but immediate Power Strike. They will get the vacuum onto 2. Fisher to follow up as well. But with Matumba Man low on the tank and no Sonic Wave, there's just not enough follow-up damage. Liquid have to back off. Unfortunate timing there for Matu, committing before he hits the 12. Not enough damage, and then therefore no follow-up for the combo plays being made down there. And G, he's loving life. This is a Legion, 17 minutes in. He's won, what, 3 or 4 duels? It's great. It's working out, this mid-Legion. Certainly more than the mid-quad so far.
Yeah, a bit more for sure. It works much better with like the AA ult and the battle trends.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Going for that blade mail next. Pretty much, yeah, he'll kill like literally anybody with battle trends and blade mail. As long as there's no like stuns to lock him down after. Miracle almost with Yasha finished up. On his side of the map, farming as best as possible.
Still definitely the big threat if Vega Squadron this anti-mage.
Yeah. Next step for Liquid is getting some deep aggressive wards again, so they can keep eyes on whenever the Spirit Breaker and the Sand King try to make those movements.
the bag. Recipe to go.
They can maybe even, I think they can maybe even force a Roche with that BKB once he gets it. As long as they don't clump for that combo as we were talking about previously.
And they're really on their toes. Constant charges being sent his way. They follow through. They're making it very hard for Miracle to really show too long on the map. Has to keep it safe. Has to keep it by the neutral.
Get Aloha here with that ward. They do have vision of him.
That's a deep move, and it could be reacted upon, and if they don't kill him immediately, Aloha Dance tries to turn, gets the axes out. There's a charge coming through, but there's the control. They'll get the kill. Massive nuke, though, from G comes in. The mech comes through. Can they kill Matuma in time? Echo Slam comes out. There's the Ice Blast, and Matuma Man's gone. GH as well in a whole lot of trouble as he pops. Kuro trying to turn, but the Shrine Heal's there for Vega Squadron, and they get themselves a third. Great reaction and grouped up absolutely perfectly there for G to just send those arrows flying down.
Instant reaction from G to TP, and everyone else just starts rotating. It's a tough place to go for that kill. They took him a little. It took the Liquid a little bit longer than probably expected to bring that Troll Warlord down because of how tanky. Follow-up comes for one. Vega pulling ahead just a tiny bit in this game. Constantly keeping the pressure up. They're always like forcing and shoving these lanes out super hard. And that's the full blade mail finished up now for G. There's a big power.
As you say, whoever he catches out now, it's very likely to be a successful duel. Unless obviously both we saw down there, even though they didn't get the duel win, because there's still a lot of disable for Liquid to throw in.
Yeah.
GH.
Enable that.
Spells out.
Stop him from them.
As you blink, picked up a mind control, so as expected, setting up for this Shaker Darkseer combo.
GH is pretty close as well, 600, so that combo will definitely be coming out in the near future. But still maneuvering as like a trio pair while they just, or a quad pair while they just have Miracle. Trying to get that Manta style up so he can actually become a fighting force inside of any engagements.
And Miracle's still certainly on track. Top of the network.
A little bit, maybe a little behind what he wants
Sure,
to,
a
but
little
he's,
bit,
because
yeah.
of the position that they're put in, he probably feels fine.
A little bit behind maybe standard Miracle. Overall, definitely hasn't been punished maybe as much as Vega would have won at the start, but he's called back up. It's going to be the farm game now. Avoiding these movements, which is going to be hard to do so as we've seen, because Vega Squadron have such an aggressive and such strong pick-off.
As long as Liquid's able to keep shoving the lanes, that's the beauty about having like Darkseer with Queen of Pain, and Jakiro's pretty decent at shoving lanes with Max. Since he went the Max Dual Breath, if you saw, he only has a 1 point in Liquid Fire. He went for 4-3-1 right now. So he's actually able to like push those side lanes in as well, and that lets them open up in more space for the anti-mage. Always shoving lanes in onto the enemy side so they don't know where you are or where you're farming.
Short pause here. We should soon be able to get us.
Did they say anything? They hadn't said anything. What happened?
Said anything. Minor. Internet touchwood seems to be fine. We're still going out on the stream, but 7 at the moment. Liquid with a, well, I say a slight lead. It's less than 1k. Pretty much neck. And turning into one of those games where you're putting a lot on the anti-mate.
Yeah.
But considering Liquid's lineup, it certainly feels like that was the plan all along.
Yeah, I mean, they
There was
first
no
two
hiding of
picked
that.
it.
Yeah,
They first two picked it, yeah. He can hit a critical mass point and he can be super powerful with all this, but later on, if Matu isn't able to find stuff with his Sonic Waves, he's definitely going to start falling further behind. He's already number 5 from the bottom.
Given that Lincoln Sphere next up to yours as well, so building defensively. Quad. Nope. There's a search coming out this game from him. About staying alive, being a nuisance in these fights, and you say just making sure that that ults off.
Silent just went on a big warding expedition. They not only had placed 2 river wards, but now they placed 2 deep aggressive wards to watch the anti-mages in the defensive jungle.
Should be BKB gold done now as well for Aloha Dance. So huge amounts of Liquid's potential being shut off by that. Very, very strong BKB game.
As long as he gets the BKB off, this is now going to be the battle of initiation. The double blink daggers, I believe, are finished. Yep, on They have it on Darkseer and Earthshaker now, so it's all about who has the vision game to get it. But like we said, as soon as he gets the BKB, probably gonna go straight for that Roshan. But
I mean, this is
Liquid
risky.
is set up.
They can punish this. GH comes in straight away with the slam. No messing around. Jump forward as well. They're looking for the combo here. Bring them down low, but it's in fact Vega that come out on top. They've already taken down the Shaker. BKB out just in time from Aloha Dance to move in for a second. And G's not done. Jumps up to the high ground, hands the jewel onto Matumba Man, and they find themselves a third. Miracle will clean up the AA.
Damn.
Overall there.
Did you see that by G?
I was
He's playing on the left side.
Was...
No, the press, removing the stun off of Aloha so he can get the BKB off. Because the Echo Slam, he has the chain stun, but he purges off the little mini stun that that comes out from that.
G Legion.
Yep, Aloha's just able to press BKB, and he turns the entire fight out just from getting pressed the attack used on him. So beautiful positioning there from G on the left side of the pit.
Absolutely, yeah, perfectly done.
Yeah.
And in a situation where it looked like,
Well done.
yeah, as you said, if Legion wasn't in that position to do so, it would have gone a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, if he gets hit by the fissure,
yeah.
if he gets stunned up, he's not able to press the attack that initial stun off. Aloha won't get BKB off. He might just get bursted down at the start of that fight, but completely different situation because of... Now Liquid dissuaded from fighting for quite a while probably after that.
Blowing all their ultimates for that.
Yeah, they literally used like everything and able to get anybody.
Well, they got the A.
Oh, they got the A.
Miracle
Yeah,
got
but
the A on the side, but
just-
not what you want to take in trade for losing 3 of your own and the.
Yeah.
A man forward here onto the AA. We'll turn to get the Ice Blast off, and in fact, Vega and get them ready to fight. AA might not even die. Silent. He's walking it off. He will tick down, but again, Vega coming out on top. They get 2. They're not done yet. Burrow strike straight forward as they get a 3rd. And Liquid have got to stop throwing bodies like this. I mean, they're creating space for Miracle, but they are dying over and over again for it.
Is under attack.
It you know, it's space. It stops being a little bit
I mean,
space, but you
it
can't say lose 3 over every guy, right? No, it's true. But yeah, like Vegas just seems to be very like
Has fallen.
in sync with the idea that they want in this game. They were
Yeah.
probably all like talking to, like Silent, like Sayoma and all them, saying like, okay, well, as soon as Aloha has the BKB, we go for the Rosh, and we make the Rosh wards. Because that's what initially caught the smoke from Liquid to go into the pit, was that deep ward that they had placed just before that from Silent's excursion.
G. 7-1-6 on this mid-Legion commander.
Super well. Was BKB
Brilliant.
finished as well. And now they're going to keep the smoke zone. 72 dual damage already finished up for Legion. They're already making the move toward Miracle Top. They see him with that ward that they've placed earlier.
He needs that Lincoln Sphere. Miracle. It really does. He's working towards it. Big
Alright.
charge coming through, and in fact, Miracle blinking over aggressively here, and they have got more than enough control and damage to bring him down. As another successful win for G.
Buying his ulti orb from the secret shop, but doesn't expect that smoke rotation whatsoever. Liquid's map, vision on the map is actually, there's nothing. There's no wards. They've got no vision, no wards on the map right now, so they're pretty blind to the rotations that Vega's doing. No deep wards either. They're just trying to force the lanes out as best as possible.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Prodding and
attack.
poking here at Aloha Dance, but
Dire's
not
middle
care.
tower is under attack.
Mans up, attacks the tower. Looks to finish off this tier 2. Yeah, he'll stick around. Not a scare in the world with Miracle off the map for 40 seconds.
22 armor.
There from GH. Himself away from Afterlife. It's going to have to be quite the anti-mage performance to go back into this one. And as we said, also about the combos.
Yeah.
They can get that vacuum echo slam, they're good to go. But we've seen G's positioning has always been there to get the save off if that gets dropped down onto a lower done.
Yeah, you know, this is like the things that we're talking about. Like, this was a first 2 picked anti-mage. When you see the 5th picked anti-mage, it's very different. But Vega adjusted. They picked literally 0 intelligence heroes after they saw the anti-mage picked up. They had the AA in the first 2, and then they picked 4 strength tanky cores that don't really care if their mana gets burned too much. They don't have to worry about a big mana void coming out or anything like that. And it appears they can stand toe-to-toe, and actually that sustained lockdown. Afterlife bottom.
And can they kill him off? Looks like they can. They've got the control. Take him down. I mean, it's nice to, you know, Afterlife, he's not some kind of poor old Sand King. He's a big old hero. He's 9k net worth. You know, 26 minutes in, he's got bots, 4-star from Blink. He's doing great. Top lane, though, tell you he's not feeling great. Kura gets jeweled straight up by G. Another victory. Bottom lane, Slayer. Is he going to get out of this? He is. Just charges away from the 3 of Liquid. He'll make the movement trying to find him. But again, it's these trades where Vega are just finding more out of the map. Space may be there for Miracle. but it's just not seeming to pay off at the moment for Liquid, as Vega Squadron are getting everything their way.
They're getting super good reactions coming out. Now since they saw, Liquid just went on an aggressive maneuver, the gem gets picked up instantly by Afterlife. So they're like, okay, they want an aggressive move. They probably placed wards after this aggressive move into our jungle. They didn't place the wards, but I think the idea behind it is very good.
And even little items like, Silent, going for the Rod of Atos. It's going to be lovely against you. Kind of play around the Manta.
So good. The Atos plus the Cold Feet combo is just amazing. And
Whoever
Atos versus Quap and AM, double blinkers.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Did Matumbaman get his Linkers complete yet?
Radiant's
No, he's still
middle
working on
tower
it.
is
He's
under
really
attack.
far.
It's a slow game for the Quap.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Bottom lane, Vega, ready to push once more. They've got the full 5-man down here. See how they can hold this one off. Slayer's actually going to come across with the charge and the Nether Strike onto Kuroki. Bash is there. The surge out will be time from Mind Control to keep him safe. Vega will get the tower. At the same time, Miracle does claim a tier 1 from the top lane.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
All about the space they can make for this anti-mage. Really is.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
They got to keep forcing those lanes in, making sure that Vega keeps reacting to them rather than the other way around. But yeah, it's great that anti-mage is farmed, but the thing I talked about in the last game, you want to be looking at those core matchups. Anti-mage versus all three of the cores is just not really that great. Troll, Legion Commander, and Sanking is in a way, he's pretty good, but the other two, definitely not great versus 1v1 kind of thing.
Man, look who's got caught out. G, he's given the jewel. There we have it. G walks in. Another win, the 900th victory on this man. 122 stolen damage, 28 minutes in. That's pretty that is a lot of damage at this stage of the game. I mean, this is one of the best Legion performances I've seen in a while. Obviously quite a different one, as we're not used to seeing the mid Legion. But G has certainly made it worth this game. Oh, Dance, in fact, looking for some action here with the Shadow Blade. Has to be a bit careful. A lot of the members of Liquid around. Moving towards Miracle. Miracle gets the Lincoln's proc there by the charge. Of course, Vega aren't going to look to move in on him anymore. In fact, Matumbaman's going to be on to try and start things off. Comes in. This is a very speedy chop.
Yeah. Miracle got his courier killed when he delivered. Troll walked up and just killed it. Big vision advantage right now for Vega in this engagement. They break the Lincoln.
And it's going to be another potential bit of action. Oh, the duel wasn't quite off cooldown.
Like 1 second.
It was literally 1 second off. Oh, Miracle very lucky to get away from that. That just one hit to the dragon. Throw Dance takes the kill. Oh, he was so close, JG.
Nah,
The timing wasn't quite there.
I mean, they
so close.
They almost did it perfectly. They broke the Lincolns,
Yeah.
I think, with the force-up, I think it was, from the Sanking. Maybe it was the Cold Feet from the IA, but they broke the Lincolns. They get the stun. They almost get the dual follow-up hit. Just short of that cooldown. The split push continues from anti-mage. But yeah, it's literally going to be Miracle pretty much versus the world, and if they can do the wombo combos. Everybody else is pretty much like stagnated in farm. We'll get the Lincolns eventually on the Queen of Bane, but even Mind Control is going like very cheap items now. He's going for the Solar Crest build to deal with the Troll Warlord and the Legion. But he's not really farming that much either. He's just throwing Ion Shells and hoping that he gets yes in the waves.
This will do nicely.
Miracle.
Radiant's
Sure the pressure's
bottom
kept
tower
on.
is under
Shadow
attack.
Blade's there on the breaker. Great item. Having that chance to close that gap. Out Liquid seeing it despite relatively good wars that they had early on that allowed Miracle to play pretty safely.
Yeah,
Radiant's
double Shadow Blade
structures
combo
are
too is going to be quite nice to go for pickoffs. Might even see the Legion go for one, but maybe he'll just go for bigger items just to make sure they can siege the base properly, like AC or... It looks like he's got Halberd queued up. Yeah, Halberd's perfect versus the Lincoln Spheres since he already sees one. Break the Lincolns and have your own way to actually buff. Bottom lane, Afterlife.
They're going to look for the kill. They'll get it. More than enough damage. Very nicely done there. Quick
Is that the
clean
gem
one.
too? Yep, it is.
Oh, it is. You're right. Can they get out there? That's the question. G heading forward. Will find the duel onto GH. That at least gets a bit of bonus damage.
Shredded that battle trance. That dual damage.
Miracle, and was it Miracle that picked up the
Yeah,
gem?
Miracle
He did.
grabbed it,
So
put it
Miracle
up.
managed to get it back.
Roche in about 1 more minute. Let's try to get the opportunity to go there, but yeah, it's not up just yet. They don't bring it down crazy fast either. They do have the Solar Crest on Darkseer, so that helps.
Sphere recipe picked up from Matumba. A few hundred more gold to go before he has the ultimate orb. Then suddenly a little harder for them to catch up with the Legion plays.
Yeah.
But still very limited in what he can throw out.
And still, like,
Apart
he's
from
it's late. You know, it's 32 minutes. He's gonna have duels Lincolns. Legion already has ways to break that Lincoln with the halberd.
Look at this, fighting around the strike, looking for the bash, but the lower nut doesn't get it onto the quad. They'll get Kuro, they'll get mind control as well by the looks of it with the nether strike, and the bash is flying through. Vega Squadron, again, 2 quick kills. Very little Liquid can do to react. Matuma, he was lucky to get away with his life there. 1 bash and the quad would have been gone as well.
Yep.
This game, very impressive performance so far.
Yeah,
No doubt about it.
Aloha and G have been having spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Super farmed. 317 CS on one of them. How much on the other one? 34 on Legion. Good job of keeping those waves pushed out. Forcing. Miracle almost finishing up the butterfly. It's going to be nice to deal with that high physical damage coming up, guys. And they don't have their MKBs for still a while. Troll has it queued up. About 4,000 gold away, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dance is going to need to catch up to that item. Should blocked here. Oh, they don't really want to do anything more about it. It's very hard to go on him. A lot of health. 2.8k HP. He's got the evasion from the halberd. BKB as well. It's very hard to go on.
They're dying. Miracle's nowhere near, too. Looks like they're not going to be able to contest this one. And this is Aegis and Cheese. Second Roche.
They can't do anything about it. They're sort of in the neighborhood, but they're just too hesitant. They're gonna let this one go by the looks of it. Aloha Dance gets the kill. Aegis and Cheese in the pocket.
They're just so afraid because the BKB on the Troll and the BKB on G and just the positioning. They have to get like the perfect initiations. They have to catch the Legion Commander inside of the combo in order to be able to burst people before the BKBs come out. But he's been very good about where he's standing.
On silent.
I'll help a bit. Break those Lincolns from distance.
Yeah.
Troll Warlord now though.
Yeah.
It's Overedge just walked in there.
I mean, Aloha just waltzes up to the shrine here, ready to go. Pops the BKB. Won't again get that lockdown that he needs to find the kill though. As Liquid will get themselves out and back to safety.
Scary.
But I mean, yeah, Aloha Dance is just silver edges into the middle of the whole team and starts punching because he knows that Liquid can't do anything in return. They just panic and run.
Yeah. It's just watch out for the gem. That's the one thing. Who actually picked it up now? It's Matu. Now
They
Silent.
will get the AA. No, not having to worry about that blast in the fights is nice, especially if they get more. They're looking to move forward. They'll get the vacuum out, holding the back. Miracle jumping in, looking for Shoma the Slayer. Aloha Dance forcing back Kuro here with the axes. It's going to be a duel on the back lines as G just goes straight in, gets the successful win. He's looking to chase down Kuroki. Ooh, not going to quite get the damage out there. The Ice Path holds back the Legion. Aloha Dance did manage to end up himself the kill here. Can they get Afterlife? They can. Liquid do find a third. Curl, eyes on to the Legion. Aloha Dance is ready to go back in. Aloha Dance looking for the easy kills, jumps in onto the Shaker. Doesn't get, has he got enough bashes yet? The BKB's back out. Pops the BKB, able to lock down onto one, moves over to Kuroki, picks up the double kill. Miracle jumps across.
He's just like running in.
He's going, Aloha Dance is just playing absolutely ham here. Miracle pops the Manta style. They can't really fight up against this with the vacuum. Vega now have to run back. Aloha Dance being chased out. That's a big kill for Miracle, but he has got the Aegis. He's going to be back and ready for round 2. G will unfortunately be able to jump back up to the high ground and avoid this. I mean, Aloha Dance, he plays so damn aggressive on this Troll.
He's literally just running up into fog.
Every time that Silver Edge is back off cooldown, he's going back in.
Yeah, it's a good play for Liquid there, though. They saw that the BKB was used at the shrine initially, so they smoke and they want to catch an engagement while that's down. They end up getting themselves some nice kills. Gets the Miracle, his butterfly finished up, and you know the anti-mage is the important one, so they're trying to do that. But Matu dies again, unable to get any of that gold through that majority of that engagement because he gets dueled in the back lines. So he's still stagnated at that like 11,000 mark for quite a while. 7,000.
And still G,
Other.
you know, he got himself another successful victory.
Uh-oh.
He's now got
And
this
Aloha.
press done.
Aloha's on the prowl.
Can he get the bash? That's the question. Where's that bash? Where's that bash? He's not getting lucky with the bashes, I tell you what. Matuma Man seems to have some anti-bash installed. He's fine every time. And now he's going to look to turn. Jumps in, has the use. There's still the BKB available on Aloha Dance, and he'll pop it. Realizing it's going to be needed, tries to man up against Miracle. Needs some teammate backup, and he's got it. Afterlife comes in with the first Burrow Strike. Nether Strike as well, holding GH in position. But the rest of Vega are backing off. Looks like they'll just leave Shoma the Slayer as the sacrificial lamb here, as his participants will allow the rest of Vega Squadron to escape.
Troll needs that MKB so bad now. With the evasion, the butterfly, and from the Solar Crest, Anti-Mage just can stand toe-to-toe pretty easily at this point. Don't know Basher online, but Basher will be very soon in making for Miracle. Can actually have much better ways to be able to pick off that Legion side lanes. KB. And BKB, I believe, is down to, yeah, it's down to 5 seconds on the Troll Warlord already.
He's been using it a lot, Loha.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's certainly going to be a little bit of an issue, especially in these fights that have been rather drawn out.
Yeah.
And these fights, yeah, the Tumba, the Blink potential, are going to be able to dive in and out of bottom lane. GH opening up with the Echo Slam, dropping the wall and the Ice Path. Can they bring this man down with the Sonic Wave? They certainly can. Liquid clean up the kill. And it's a big one. That's no Legion for 90 seconds. And a tasty bit of money going towards Matuma there. Against the streak.
Bot is probably like, not this time. Not holding on to Sonic Wave this time.
Is under attack.
5 seconds, no lead. Done with it. Lane Slayer comes forward, has got the Shadow Blade and no detection upon Liquid themselves. They won't get the kill. They do get the tier 2 tower though.
Having a lot of momentum though during the last couple minutes. It was about a 5k gold lead for Vega, now it's all the way down to 1k. Very good aggressive moves. Seizing the opportunities of those small cooldowns.
Can get anything more out this time with the off the map. Top lane has been shoved in quite nicely for the creeps of Vega Squadron, so that tier 2 is not quite going to be an option here for Liquid. Looks like Vega won't lose too much more than that tier 2, the duration of G's death.
Not the worst. Roche is going to be spawning in the next like 4 or so. Time between that one. Liquid's looking to stay on the aggressive. They don't have the Echo Slam nor the Darkseer wall, but they still have a lot of confidence because the last couple minutes definitely on a high from that.
Top tower is under attack.
No doubt about it. Miracle, he's okay with the DD pickup. He just fires through the backdoor regen. They do have a fortification though, and now he will jump back. The rest of Liquid are there ready to fight. There's going to be a smoke up from Vega, looking to come into this one. Lower Arms can get the lead in with the invis. It's like a re-smoke here from Liquid as they want to go back in and try and find that wraparound. Who's going to get the jump on who though? That is the question. With the high ground at the moment, Slayer heading forward, will dispel some of the smoke. They'll pop down the Fissure, Dust as well. Miracle tries to jump forward, won't quite get the jump onto Slayer. Now Slayer can turn, has been there, the strike into the duel. The Lynx has been popped, but the Ice Path comes out. Can they keep Miracle alive? The bashes, no they can't. Vega find the big kill, take down the Anti-Mage, and now try and chase for more. GH on the retreat, jump forward from G. They've got the slowdown here from the Vortex. And this is almost certainly going to be a dead shaker as well as Vega Squadron get a second. Liquid a little too trigger happy there with their smoke dispelling. Miracle jumping in, hunting for whoever popped it. Doesn't get into the position he needs to be in. Instant Lincoln's proc and lockdown from Vega Squadron. Really nicely executed to punish that Anti-Mage. Yet another victory for G.
Yeah, it was like right when the MKB finished, I think, for the Troll. So it was like, this is like really important though. We touch on that a lot. The when you're smoking, you want to have those wards for you can put the vision in right when the fight happens, and that's what Vega did a little bit better in that engagement. They got the high ground vision while Liquid only had like side vision, so they had a better jump. It's like Vega's going for a double play here. Looks like they're going for a kill on mind control while also pushing for the mid lane.
Well, looks like we're going to get this Darkseer. He's getting bashed up by Slayer and Afterlife. The Greaves will be popped. Mind control vacuums them back. Looks to surge himself out of there. Has got the blink out and looks for the TP. And in fact, with that blink TP play, he is going to make it. We'll get back to base. Base is in a bit of a bad place as Vega Squadron clear up the middle lane. They move towards the top. Miracle still holding onto this buyback. Not wanting to come back into the fight, hoping that the rest of his team can try their best to hold Vega off. But although Anuntis man's up, gets himself the tier 3, will be jumping on, but again, that quick BKB timing from Lower Nuts, meaning that Liquid can't get the follow-up. Is blocked up a little bit, but it doesn't matter as Liquid have their attention drawn towards G. Slayer charging across, will be cancelled by the vacuum, and again, Shoma the Slayer kind of throwing his life at them here, trying to give time for the rest of Vega Squadron to get out of there. Mind control is hot on the chase though. Can they punish this? Jump forward from Miracle. G pots the BKB, but the bash comes through from the Anti-Mage. Have they actually got the damage to fight through this Legion? That's the question. No, he's looking to turn. He goes for the duel straight up. Can he get away with this? He's bringing him down low. The Yulzov is there to make sure that the duel isn't successful, and they do then get the slam down, dunk down kill onto it. Take down that Legion, down for 90 seconds.
Yeah, no buyback on the Legion. Spirit Breaker dead as well. So they were able to claim 3
Yeah,
axes.
and they're in a great position to push Liquid
No.
straight down the middle lane.
Yep.
They can at least get a set of racks by the looks of it to deal with the fact that they themselves have lost a couple.
Yeah,
Get
Clip
one set.
online. Clip is not up for Vega either, so yeah, this should be.
They can get 2
This
sets.
should be 2 sets.
They can equalize the playing board here off the back of that play. That chase down, that just commitment to get that Legion commander kill on the way out.
Yeah.
Absolutely paying off here for Liquid.
Yeah, G used the purge again on the Legion commander during the during the Fissure Echo Slam cover, so he got the BKB up. But the overall chase, it's because of how low these BKBs are getting. They're not able to fight during them. They have to just like pop BKB to avoid like a stun and then just like bail. They can't really fight without them.
Look how rich this Sand King is, Folt.
What do you have?
He's got 6.6k gold in the bank.
Wait, really? Yeah, you're right.
That's a rich Sand King.
Have I not clicked on him in that long? I saw them, like he bought a gem earlier and that was the last thing he bought, and that was quite a while back ago. So.
I think that was about the 26-minute mark.
Yeah.
Then he's just been holding on to the
He's
gold.
just been banked up. Okay.
Deciding what he wants to do after life.
Go Shiva.
Going on the Shiva's guard. In the river, they've got the bashes, they've got the damage. A low hard dance. If he gets that bash, he gets the kill.
This
Really
time,
does.
like, finally,
This time he finally gets that bash.
he
yeah.
primed the bash. He primed it. This time.
Seconds, no quap, and Matuma does have that buyback available. We're seeing Roche is back up.
Roche
this
is-
is perfect for Vega if they can get away with this. I mean, with a quap down, they should find this. Abyssal Blade is complete on Miracle. What's the goal looking like on Miracle? Did you go all in on that purchase? I still got a bit of
Still
gold.
got
Okay,
buyback.
so buyback is still good for the Anti-Mage. It's heating up and down as we can see. To life with the Invis rune. Keep guard on the high ground around the Roche, making sure that Liquid are not thinking about contesting, and indeed they are not. They have no inclination of getting involved in that one as Vega get away with another Aegis.
Still, yeah, it's
Very
tough.
close game.
Similar situations though. He need to get like those double vacuum. Both teams need to get these double kind of initiations to have the fights go well for them. Otherwise, it's just a bit of a bloodbath.
Slowly shoving that bottom lane. Quite aware of Miracle's presence near. Abyssal, I mean, can he go for... I guess he can't really. He's not going to have enough on his own to solo.
Much health, 3,000 with the evasion as well. Doesn't have MKB on anti-mage, so definitely a really hard kill versus all that armor. 9 armor and 3,000 HP with only a 900 mana pool. Maybe if he gets like chain bashes, it would be pretty hard to kill though.
I mean, Miracle's certainly doing a good job with keeping these lanes shoved out.
Yep.
Making it very hard for them to push it back out. Oh, was it with the Legion? I think he went for the plus
Dual
dual
damage, yeah.
Lovely left.
Why not this game, right?
I mean,
The amount of successful duels that he's had, he's only had to use press the attack in one situation anyway, so he doesn't need it every time it's up. He just needs it on those first blown initiations. Shadow Silver Edge up.
There's the
Big
bash.
ups.
There, it doesn't even need an actual proper bash. Only gets the MKB mini procs. It's enough. Kuro's
yeah.
gone in a few swift swipes of the axes.
400 damage per hit.
Yeah.
Haste room too. How's Matu? Matu's still a bit behind, but recovering. You know, Shiva's now finished up, on the way toward an Orchid afterwards. Bloodthorn for.
I mean, I guess in defense of Matu's farm as well, he's on a side with Miracle Anti-Mage, you know what I mean? Miracle taking the vast amount of potential farm from the map. Very hard for the quad to find a place. Queen of Pain, not particularly the best farmer.
Yeah, you're good at shoving lanes in the side lanes and stuff, but you're playing versus a Spirit Breaker and versus an AA. So that's what we were talking about, is like that fear factor. Legion Commander got a very early Blink Dagger. You don't want to get caught going for those execution side lanes.
Look at this, Vega just walks up into the base.
They've
got the creeps close enough on the other lanes. They're ready to try and take some more structures here from the side of Liquid. Tier 3 falling down low. Yeah, indeed. Aegis, BKB, a low on answer, not scared at all. Moves in for more. Miracle will jump forward. Looking to try and bring him down. Has the Abyssal Blade drop and the Mana Void falling down low. But low dart, he's still alive here. Finally gets vacuum back. There's the Echo Slam. They've lost the Aegis on the Legion. He's going to be back for round 2. Shanking down. Immediate buyback. He does have the boosted travel to get himself back into the fight. They find mind control. He buys back G. Looking towards the Ace. They get him down with a nuke. That's going to be a second buyback from Liquid. They're all coming back into this one, trying to hold these racks, and it's working for the time being. They take down the AA. Quick burst strike down to the low ground, but the jump force there from Liquid. They have the ult set up into the ice path. They will hold. They get the double kill on Miracle, and they keep those bottom racks alive.
I mean, they have to buy back there. They have to defend these racks because otherwise they get Mega Creep pretty soon. There's only one ranged Rex left top. but just, I'm surprised Miracle ends up surviving. He's in like the midst of the fray, and they just end up having the fight get so chaotic on the other side with a beautiful vacuum combo that they're able to peel the attention off the anti-mage for just long enough for him to survive. Nicely executed. Nicely executed actually by Vega, but Liquid able to have those buybacks to have them bring it back, and good vacuum from mind control combo from GH.
Of course, on the back of that as well, it was a dieback from Afterlife on the Sand King, so he's down for 60. See what Liquid can do with this. They smoke up in the mid lane, Aloha dance. Again, very deep with the Silver Edge. I mean, he doesn't care that he's got 2 teammates dead. He wants to find action. We'll see what he does here. He may respect the fact that the rest of Liquid are indeed off the map and moving over, and yeah, he'll back away. Won't go for anything too crazy, too brash, as he backs off back to base, and will hold off until the rest of his team's back alive. Up here, Matuma Man jumping forward, and with the Shiva's Guard, they're going to go in on this. The Abyssal Blade has dropped down. Miracle linking forward, but there's the charge through. The Ice Blast as well connects onto Miracle, and they've managed to get the dual lockdown as well. They proc the Lincolns, catch the anti-mage, take down Miracle. Can they get more? Slayer falling low. Matuma Man nukes him, jumps forward onto G with the dagger. Kuro and Mind Controller there as well, as they surround the Legion Commander. G trying to fight back, but the Ice Blast there locking him down. Mind Control gets the double kill. Squid losing the anti-mage, but taking the overall momentum of that fight. Down G. I mean, again, we're seeing how good Vega are at making sure that they can catch out the anti-mage. They did everything they needed there to kill Miracle.
This is a hard kill for them to get on Legion Commander. With the, like everything we were talking about, the armor, the evasion, and everything, but right when they've been able to proc Miracle's Lincolns, they pop the battle trance right afterwards.
Straight in with the top.
And look at this damage. Just absolutely melts. They get a nice Ice Path vacuum combo, but with the BKBs being up at that point, they're able to just focus down Miracle. But yeah, they did kill the Legion. And there's no buyback. Oh, no, there is. Whoops.
It does have buyback, but it looks like they're not going to be able to force it.
Yeah, they don't need to force it. Gives Matu a little bit more gold too, because he got.
And look at this damage! Aloha does it just in on the base. He doesn't need creeps. He just fights through the backdoor with protection.
And he's out.
And he gets the melee racks. Oh, that's beautifully dirty. Very little that Liquid can do to put a stop to that. They need the anti-mage and the Abyssal to have any sort of hope to put Aloha Dance off doing those plays. But when the anti-mage is dead, Aloha Dance, he knows it's just a free house to Silver Edge and do that. He could very easily secure the mega creeps for them by doing that once more.
Yeah, he's been styling this game, like with no fear whatsoever.
He's had a great 8-1 and 16. Yeah. I mean, I remember back in the league play, I'm pretty sure he played Troll a lot of the games. It's definitely one of his preferred heroes, and we are certainly seeing why in this performance. And against a Miracle anti-mage nonetheless. It's a pretty hard carry to match up against.
And they left him alone.
He is doing.
He was that was a solo save.
So then he gets a Darkseer. Yeah. Definitely something to look back and watch upon. Well, if you want to know how to lane a troll against a Darkseer, Low Dance is the man to watch. Well, down in the jungle, Matuma Man, self-using up, trying to keep himself alive. Will be able to blink away. Quid disengaging.
GH is back up. Their big form of lockdown, that instant sable.
Isn't it again? Another quite a treat in terms of what we've had here. So, first series was fantastic. The second series, this is only the opening game one.
It's all these anti-mages. It makes the game go a bit longer, but
but at the same time, exactly, it's not been boring anti-mage.
No.
There's been a lot of action elsewhere.
I mean, the first pick Spirit Breakers and stuff will cause that to happen.
Oh, they're going to jump in onto Lower Dance, but that force may just save him. The vacuum wall comes out, but Lower Dance gets the BKB off in time. Vega looking to disengage though. They know that they don't have the advantage here. This BKB running low. There's the follow through. You'll set him into the Sonic Wave. Mana Void. Aloha Dance is down, along with Shoma the Slayer. Liquid get 2 very big kills. There's a buyback available for Aloha Dance. Spirit Breaker doesn't have that luxury.
Big net worth going for them for that kill.
Silent nearly has it at Aghanims, and that can certainly be huge at putting off pushes. That's serious.
High level too. 21. Got that 8% Ice Vortex slow and resistance. It's not massive, but yeah, finishing up the Aghanims, level 22.
That's great for the... Making it hard for Liquid. But critical that they'd love to force out that buyback from the Chol, and they may be able to do so with the pressure that Miracle can put on. He's straight up to the tier 3s. Look at him jump forward. They put the Lincolns. The Manta comes out though. There's the Burrow Strike and Epi. Absolutely huge. They're holding the 3 of them back. Miracle trying to man up though. Turns towards G, but G gets the BKB off. They've already put the Lincoln. He has got the Jewel, but the damage is not quite coming through here with the evasion and such. Miracle, he survives. Blinks out. They've lost the Legion here. They've not brought back left on the duel. Oh, sorry, on the troll. He's not come back into it. G's actually going to be the one to buy back himself on the Legion. Matumba Man jumping forward, looking for Afterlife. They've got the Yule set up. Then when he followed through lockdown, there's the burrow strike, jump forward from Miracle, though, straight in onto the Sankey. Sankey's gone. Now the buyback finally comes out from Aloha Dance. The charge in straight away, looking at lockdown GH. They'll make sure the Shaker's out before he can throw anything out in this fight. Net the strike, connects onto Mind Control, catches the Darkseer on the retreat, and Aloha Dance isn't done yet. Looking towards Matumba, but a quick Yules and a blink out will keep the Quap safe.
Anti-Mage is looking to go back in
Miracle
top.
still wants to fight.
He's looking for it. He's moving in.
Oh,
Is under attack.
he's got 2 gems on the deck there.
He doesn't have room. Priorities. If he gets his mega creeps, it's gonna be massive for them. And the glyph's back up though.
They're gonna look to try and catch him. Where's he?
Oh, he
moved to?
blinks
Oh, he
in.
blinks deep. Beautiful play
Oh.
from Miracle. G was in position down the lane, ready for the blink out, but Miracle reads him like a book.
And look, the courier, the dire courier. Oh, it's trying to go for the gem, but no. Oh, the couriers meet each other.
Oh, that's lovely.
Small little glance.
So which one actually picked it up?
They both. I think
They both-
Vega got both gems.
Vega got
Sayoma
both
picked
gems.
up one, and the
Okay.
other courier picked up the other.
Oh.
Heavy committal coming
So
up
what,
from Vega.
both
Those
teams
two buybacks.
hanging on by range racks. Oh, we've got 2 range racks on the side of the...
Yes, Liquid has two. They have the
They've got
bottom and
two.
the top one. This one is at 140 HP though. That's it. Look at where Miracle's position. He's already ready
he
to
wants
blink
to
down
go
the
back
side.
in.
He's gonna backdoor this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do they have fortification?
It was just used.
It was just used?
This is
Okay.
this is gonna be Mega Creeps for sure.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, he's got it.
There we go. Look.
Radiant's top barracks.
8,000 gold in the bank too if he wants to finish up that MKB and swap items out to be able to do damage to the troll better versus that evasion and versus the Legion commander. But it's Mega's time.
Hey, what do we have
Wow.
just picked up on the Legion? It's on the courier coming out here for G.
MKB should be finished up now.
The
They've
MKB.
used all their
It's the
buybacks,
MK
so they're finished up with.
They know they've got to finish the game off now. They're up against Mega Creeps. Vega straight in on the top lane. There's the first range track's gone. They need to get one more.
Darkseer's up in 10 seconds. Mind Control with that Hex finished up too. Miracle now bought a full BKB for this engagement.
They've got an E-Blade on Kuro. He is ready to poon some noobs.
Oh, he actually got one, okay. So I saw that GH had one queued up as well to deal with the Troll and the Legion, because it's mostly physical damage coming out from Vega from their big hero, big damage dealers. So yeah, they both were trying to get that to peel the damage off of Miracle. Darkseer respawns.
Oh, if they can... Oh,
Vega gets backed off.
Roshan's about to respawn. If Vega can get it, absolutely huge considering the state of the game. It's going to be up any
Lanes are
second.
shoving though, that's the problem. Remember, they're versus Megas, so the lanes are going to shove in
Are
naturally.
they going to
so
see it? Are they going to stick around long enough? It's so close.
Liquid might know.
For more seconds, they've got, okay, they've got it. Can they get away with it before Liquid heads over here with the damage that the G's built up? They'll take this in no time at all. They've got it.
Yeah, they got it.
So Vega may be up against Mega Creeps.
That helps them a lot.
They've
Since they
got
don't
the
have-
Aegis and G's.
Since they don't have the buybacks on either the Troll or the Legion, it's going to be pretty important to have that as long as they don't get killed before they can use the cheese. Here we go,
Afterlife has
combo.
been spotted out though. There's the Hex straight up. Miracle jumps in. Afterlife got Slayer. Actually trying to turn up to the fight. Commits with a Nether Strike. Charge through as well. He needs backup and he needs equip, but he's not going to get it. The Ice Bomb comes out for Kuro. There's the jump in for G. That's the duel onto Shakira. Shakira's down. Buybacks immediately coming out from Vega Squadron. Both looking to return to the fray. On the sideline, Afterlife comes in with a Burrow Strike. Immediately onto one of them. Have they got the damage to finish off G? Just thought they have. They'll take down GH, but GH and Kuro buying back in. Miracle pops the Aegis, takes down the Troll. Charge forward will be cancelled as Matumba Man holds back the Spirit Breaker with the Yules, but Afterlife in with the episode of the Burrow Strike as well. BKB popped out from Miracle, just picked up, trying to bash up against Lower Does, but he gets the BKB out himself in time. Matumba Man has the Linkers procced, ready to go back in. The Miracle BKB is going to run out. Slayer charges away. Then he further catch Miracle looking for
Bashes,
G.
where the bashes?
Needs the bash. Matumba Man's there as well. Buys time with the Yule setup. Shiva's girl comes out as well. G falling low. Forced up back ones. Can they save the Legion? Ice Path blocking off the rest of Vega Squadron. Dream charge man up, turn around, but he's not going to do it. G's gone. Slayer falling low as well. He's going to drop 2 down without buyback. As Liquid on the verge of closing it up, and they will.
Oh my
GG well
God.
played is called, and Liquid take game 1. Ooh.
Clutch little plays just came out there. It's like literally like the Hex from Darkseer coming into play in that top situation when they're pushing, and then Miracle's decision making to go back in over and over again to get that Rax and clean it up, get the Mega Creeps. Both teams played super well. Vega overall had more of the advantage in the game, like taking those multiple Roshans, and they were pressing the advantage over and over again, but small situations allowed Liquid to bring it back and get those Raxes.
What a way for Liquid to finish. That